So now we're gonna leave you with Elizabeth Conde and Chechi with
C Square Interviews.
¿Tú viste lo que yo hice?
Hoops and the hoods and the hoods. Está bien. Lo que no puedo hacer.
Okay.
So now we're gonna leave you with Chechi and Elizabeth Conde.
Hello, Chichatter. Welcome. Hello, Chichatter. Welcome to another episode of Chit-Chat Dragging It Out with
Chechi
and Chris.
We are here today. We know we missed last week.
Yes.
We were just going crazy with a lot of things. We had shows. We had a lot of things going on. But we didn't forget you. We were seeing you guys, reading your comments. And today we're bringing you new content and definitely new tea.
Yes, and always, like always says, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell notification for every time we upload a video. You are the first to watch us.
Oh, and definitely now we have an amazing news. We have also a Facebook page.
Yes.
Go give us a friend request and we'll add you in that so you can see the latest episodes are going to be uploaded there if you miss.
We're going to be leaving all the information, like always, in the box, the information box. So, this week has been, this past few weeks are being having been a lot of work
Very
for
crazy,
us.
yeah.
Very crazy. But thank God for that. It keep us for all the craziness happening in this world. But first of all,
yes.
Let's talk about we were gonna be reacting to the bitch, the mommy.
She came in and she did her thing, and we are so proud to give a big welcome to the Drag Race family to Miss Alyssa Hunters.
At this point is the third episode of the RuPaul Drag Race, and it's gonna be third.
Yeah, it's the third episode. So we had a split opening. We had the first episode come out 2 weeks ago, and then a week ago it was the second episode when we met the other half of the queens.
Yes.
And then last week we had the third episode when they all met together.
They did all those amazing costumes or gowns.
Yeah.
Alyssa Hunter was one of the best. There were a few of my favorite. I watched the whole thing.
It was stunning.
But this girl didn't came to play.
She really didn't. I mean, since the entrance look, when she walked into that workroom and she had the little number from Javier Arnaldo, which is a Puerto Rican designer. Oh my freaking God. I mean, I was lit for it. I was lit.
Yeah, and I don't know about you guys, but you guys let us know if you like her or what do you guys love about this episode if you watch us. We know that we said that we were gonna be reacting to it in Gore, but stuff happens, and for some reason
we weren't able to make it.
Yeah, we weren't able to make it and do what we said that we were going to do, but it's not gonna happen again. Next time we're gonna be there for the first time reacting to whatever you guys wanted. And what do you think about their looks?
Well, I mean, all tea, no shade. I loved her runway look from the first episode. I feel like if Alyssa would have done a talent number like Milk, remember when she did the changes of the dresses?
Yeah.
People would have gotten more the concept that she's a beauty queen, a pageant queen, and that she's also a fashion queen. Because that bitch knows fashion.
Yeah.
So I think that if she would have done something like that, they just would have gotten and they wouldn't have clocked her because of the rock number she did, which she looked amazing in. But it didn't go with the concept that we're asking her for.
Yeah, sadly, for some reason, we don't know what happens behind the curtains, like this ones.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, maybe she was going for something else, but that's what she has at the moment.
Yeah.
That she said, I heard and read a lot of comments saying, she said she were going to play the guitar. So people were expecting that she was going to play a guitar.
Yeah,
me too. That would be awesome. So it's she didn't. She played the guitar, but she didn't.
She played with it.
Play the guitar for real. So for that is out. But the look, the song, the lip sync, and the last
the
outfit.
Oof, it was amazing.
Amazing. Those feathers. Ostrich feathers, right?
Yes, they were ostrich feathers.
Real
Not
ostrich
chicken feathers.
Thank you. Because for some reason in past seasons they were bitch, that's not what it is. But this time she did it. She came through, and then last episode of her three looks
were freaking amazing.
Well, the first one I did like it. The first one, the first one, but the second one. was my main one. That's my main one that I like it. You know, I love those costume. Like, I think it was the second one, like the one with the big.
Yeah, that was the second look. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. So the third one, I know it was bridal and it was like a animal print Africa, whatever it is. But I probably in my mind I would have changed something else in the dress.
Maybe
because like it was
on the bottom or
something more brighter. Yeah, because but. Like I said, we don't know what happened behind counters. We don't know what they have in their hands at the moment. But she still looked good.
No, definitely. I think that she worked. All three looks worked in her favor in her silhouette. It was really, really polished, and she's always polished clean. So we always love that about her. Mm-hmm. I do have to say one honorific mention with Miss Cornbread that she won the first episode.
Yeah.
That bitch made me giggle, and I'm really watching out for her. I think she's gonna be a really good competition as well as Alyssa.
No, there's this cisgender male.
Oh, Maddie.
Like
Maddie Morphosis.
It's like Maddie Morphosis. Yeah. In my opinion, everyone should be able to join like this kind of shows. It doesn't matter their sexuality because that shows variety. Like
of course, and drag is an art form for everybody. So.
But for some reason, I know most drag queens are like, oh, now they're gonna come to our community and pretend to be a drag king or whatever. You know. I do enjoy her makeup and looks because I went to her Instagram and she is the one who do her makeup.
Yeah.
And she's the one who do her looks. So it doesn't matter what she is sexually, but she's part of the community because she's like doing this inside the community. So we should be more open to that because I think that way other people are gonna be more open. But enough of that. Like overall, like he did great.
Yes, he did.
This queen is gonna bring more than what she is. I hope for the next episode she can be more fierce, like a Ruvealing said. Like you need to be more raw, because I know the makeup is well, the looks was well. Okay, fine, but what more that you can bring?
Yeah, bring the
because in the stage you need to be fierce because it's not the gay's gonna eat you out.
Yeah.
So it's like that's my opinion in the overall because all the girls were so fine. Cornbread. I love her in the first episode. Alyssa Hunter. There are two more. Obviously, another trans woman that is amazing.
Yes. And she's the daughter of Sasha Colby, which is a former Miss Continental.
And also another thing is, like, for some reason, this is the tea. This is one of the first tea here. Gia Gunn. Speak out louder that you were mad that because she is a trans woman, she were like treated differently in the show. And I don't know it's because of that, but for some reason, the show on RuPaul opens to another people from the community to join the. Well,
I think the show. The thing with Gia Gunn is that she feels like she was a pioneer in regards to being the first trans woman in the show and being transvisible, and I think that she forgets that way back in season 3, Carmen Carrera, which was one of the girls that competed there, she started her season as a cisgender man, gay man, and then she transitioned right after she left RuPaul's Drag Race. And then she was feeling some kind of way, and it was very socialized and all that stuff in regards to RuPaul not being trans friendly. Yeah. But then we had Sonique who won All Stars 5, right? So I mean, it's
like Sonique is an OG. Like I respect for her, but like this shows it's like every other person. Like we grow, right? We change for the better, and that's what is happening here in RuPaul's Drag Race. Definitely. We have a diversity of people, and this queen in this season 14 are amazing. They are. They're all diverse. There are 2 Latinas. But they're all diverse. I cannot see this one with this one, whatever. They're all diverse. They bring it to the table. And I wish luck to all of them. And also
we want to see more
our baby Alyssa Hunter. Yeah. She's gonna bring more. I know of it. And if it's not, and she have to go next week or the other one, it doesn't matter. She's our queen. She represented us the way we're supposed to. It is proudly. She speak out louder. That she speak more louder than other queens. And I love that.
Yes. So, speaking about being sassy and sassy things happening within the community,
yes,
I have some tea.
Ooh, girl.
All right, so listen.
What is it?
So, there's been a lot of controversy lately about drag king performers.
Okay.
Because, as you know, drag kings are either underpaid or they're not having or pulling out the same kind of audience as regular drag queens do, because drag queens have been in the game a little bit longer than drag kings, although it is also a performance art and expression of art.
Yeah.
So there's this kings in the area of Rochester, drag kings, that have been feeling some type of way, and they took out to social media to go ahead and express very concerns about them not getting paid for gigs the way they were supposed to. So I am opening this platform because we want to hear from you if you're a drag king who was experiencing this kind of discrimination.
Yes, it is.
We want to know what's going on, what's the real tea behind it, because I mean, from what I gather and from what I've seen in the news and social media platforms is that a lot of venues have stopped giving drag kings shows because of the lack of audience, and that made it hard for them to get performances by getting booked and paid gigs.
Yeah, and
which I think is very, very
well. In my opinion, it's so unfair. Like everyone, like as I said, things are changing. Times are changing, so we're supposed to be open to more new stuff.
Right.
And for example, our so-called family has a moment. Yes, that's a moment. We are like going to every gig, whatever person have. It doesn't matter if it's not from our house.
We support everybody and everything.
Yeah, we support everybody. But people are not used to do that.
They're not.
So because they're not used to do that, that's why sometimes like drag king shows there are less people, maybe less pay or whatever, because people doesn't show interested. But I think like because we all have to evolve in it.
Right.
Maybe at some point they can just reach us for opinions or like information. I think, for example, as a drag queen in the past, and I think I'm gonna come back. I did it a little bit come back.
We got some tea for that.
Yes, and we're gonna be showing a little bit later about what we did. But next month, I hope like we got something. We have like the wig, the makeup, the clothes, like we prepare everything to be perfect in stage, and I think for drag kings, they have to do the same.
Right, they should.
They should do the same because that can call people's attention.
Right.
For example, I went to the day we did the show. The one drag king who wins.
Oh, gays. Christian gays.
Okay, he wins that title. Well, he win a title as a drag king.
Yeah, he's messed up.
And his outfit were awesome. His performance, like it was a whole show.
Yeah.
It was a whole show. So bring that to the table is what I think it can be more like, you know.
Definitely. And I mean,
that can be
they're getting more opportunities to do so. I mean, you know that they have the Lion King's Cup competition.
Yes.
The next edition at Roar. The next edition is going to be next Wednesday.
Nice.
Or watch this Wednesday. The 26th, if I'm not mistaken, this Wednesday.
Yeah.
Come out, support them, see what it is about. The drag kings really put on a show. Tanner, and Valentina Rose, who are the hosts of the Wednesday.
Yeah.
They really put on a show and it's really good.
Exactly.
So again, we're opening our channel and our space for other drag kings out there who want to talk to us about more about what's going on with the paying gigs and stuff like that. So we're more than happy to go ahead and put it out there so that people know what's going on and venues finally listen to you guys.
Yes.
Without performers, there's no space for entertainment in our venues. So yeah, definitely.
We do that. So
jumping into another topic.
Jumping into another topic. Now we're gonna go to one of my favorite part of this show is like C-Square interviews.
Yeah.
And the first one, and
she's very close to our hearts.
Exactly.
And we are very fond of this new queen. Well, she's not new, but this recently crowned.
That's
queen.
the word. Yeah, I forget. Recently crowned girl here in Rochester, like our new Miss Gay Rochester Elizabeth Conde, Puerto Rican, Latina proud. Like she's at Roar like most of the time, and when she's not there, she's performing everywhere, like Syracuse, like Buffalo, Orlando, Puerto Rico. She's doing a lot, and thank God we have the opportunity to grab her, and she, and thank for her to take she take the time to do us our interview. So maybe
we should let them watch it.
Yeah. So now we're gonna leave you with Chechi and Elizabeth Conde and
C Square Interviews. Hey guys, and welcome to another C Square Interview. Today we have the reigning supreme, her queen, the majesty, Miss Elizabeth Conde, Miss Gay Rochester 2022. Thank you so much for being here today. Elizabeth, tell us a little bit about how you started on this journey.
So Elizabeth Conde started in 2011. I started being a boy. I was Mr. Famous in Puerto Rico 2011 at that point. Then after that, I started doing pageants. So I lost 3. So when we lose, we cry a lot. But after so many years, after 10 years, I won Miss Gay Rochester. So I think now is defining my drag and my drag career. Rochester gave me the opportunity to just continue growing and giving my talents to the public and everything outside of here, So it has been a great journey.
It definitely has been. I mean, you guys are gonna see some footage from the Miss Gay Rochester. You went and you slayed the categories. You came through with all of the possible outcomes. You became the queen. Now, after you won that title, has your life changed at all?
Yes, it has changed a lot. A lot of busy, a lot of shows. It has been a great opportunity to just showcase my talents and just show the Rochester community what I can bring to the table, As a Latin queen, we sometimes feel that we are just in the side of everything. But right now, I feel that, as a Miss Gay Rochester, I can bring so much to the table and just make sure that anyone that feel unfair or feel on the side, they can bring themselves, And that's what I'm trying to bring to the next Miss Gay Rochester. I want somebody to just bring the legacy, continue the 15 queens that we have right now, and just keep doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Definitely. And I mean, speaking of legacies, you come from a legacy of a lot of Latin empowered women. We have Ava Flo, who was on our channel last week, Samantha Vega, who was also on our channel last week, and now you continuing the Latina legacy of Rochester, bringing them down. Where can we find you performing?
So you can find me performing in Roar here in Rochester. You can also find me performing in my shows in Buffalo. I can also be performing in Syracuse. Miss Gay Rochester has given me the platform and the opportunity to just come and give more than I can give, It's more shows, more opportunity, more outcomes, and that's what I like about this, It's just the open door that we have as a queens,
Definitely. And where can they find you and look for you in social media so they can go ahead and be aware of the shows?
So in social media, you can find me as the Conde PR. In Instagram, Facebook, it will be Elizabeth Conde. That's the only 2 I have right now. I don't have more. TikTok is Elizabeth Conde still, but I don't use a lot of TikTok. I don't know. I'm not that famous in TikTok. But still, follow me on Instagram, the Conde PR. I'm really going to post everything that I have over there for you guys. This next year is just going to be a lot of show.
A lot of work.
Yes.
So we can't wait to see you again performing like we just saw you tonight, slaying the Latinx night. Thank you so much for being there. And you guys, if you want to follow her and see her shows, the link's going to be at the bottom, so go ahead and subscribe to her and follow her. And now let's get an exclusive. Are there any more pageants coming on for you?
So I want more, Rochester gave me the door, but it's not the only door I'm trying to get, I'm trying to be more expanded, I'm trying to get more outside there. So who may know, there's Marcella's, there's Syracuse, there's Miss Gay America. I don't know, whatever can happen in this world, I have to prepare myself and go for the next run, This is what I came for, and I want to expose the Latin community, And this is what I can do, It's not only do show, it's just be outside there and just do your best.
Definitely. So you guys be aware because she's going to be knocking them doors out and coming for them crowns. Stay tuned for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. I definitely enjoyed making it, but now we have one of the interviews, one of the girls that is stepping down next weekend from the Miss Royal Pride of Nations newcomer, Mulanie Shontrice. We hope you guys enjoyed this because we had a fun time enjoying it.
Yeah, she said what she needed to say.
Yeah. So stay tuned and watch this interview that we got for you right here in Spilling Tea.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Hi. Hey everybody, so welcome to another C-Square interview. Today we are going to be talking to a very extremely talented performer and human being. We are talking to Mulanie Shontrice. She is Miss Royal Pride of Nations newcomer 2019 and 2020. She ran for 2 years in a row. I've got the opportunity to meet her when I went down to Royal Pride of Nations Nationals back during the summer, and I just had to have her here on our channel because she's such a sweetheart and we just love you. Mulanie, thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview. How are you, girl?
Great. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so grateful for your time. I'm appreciative and I'm excited about it. So thank you.
Thank you for being here with us tonight. So we're gonna start very quickly with the questions. So my first question for you is, how many pageants have you been in?
Prior to Florida Royal Pride of Nations, I've competed in 4 pageants and 1 I end up winning.
Nice.
Now, what did it mean for you to be able to win the Royal Pride of Nations newcomer?
It meant everything to me because first and foremost, Imani is a friend of mine. We developed a relationship prior to me becoming her queen. And when I think a lot of people are skeptical when they hear about new systems and new pageants, and for me, it was the complete opposite. It made me eager. It made me determined. It made me want to be a part of it because of the drive and the determination that I seen in her about her system. So that is what ultimately made me compete just because of Imani, like her own face off of her own system.
Right, because we know that Imani is an amazing performer.
Yeah.
She's definitely an amazing promoter as well, because we've seen her going at it for this new pageant system.
Yes.
Yeah, so my next question for you is, what was your platform during your year?
You know what? Starting out, let's just say that I got crowned and then COVID happened.
Right.
Wow.
Having a platform for me for the first year was non-existent because I didn't partake in doing shows, via internet or, on camera or anything. It was a lot of behind the scenes and just promoting myself and waiting for the time where we were allowed to go out and masks were permissible for you to be able to do shows. So to answer the question of platform, I'm the platform. I was my platform because at the time of me being able to do anything, there wasn't anything because of COVID. So I think it made things a little bit more challenging for me when it came to having a platform to promote myself, but I was the platform.
That was nice. That's and those times, that was 2020, right? Or 2020?
Yeah,
2020? Like for everyone, even for the Miss Universe of that year, South Africa, I think. It was difficult too. Like you have to come to the social media to promote and do stuff like that because from the same situation.
Great.
It's I know what it's like from other people perspective, but it's you have to do what you have to do, right? You win, so you have.
That's right.
Now, when we talk about upcoming adversity and obstacles, you definitely did that throughout your years, and now sadly we have to see you step down. I mean, we don't want to say goodbye to you because we know how hard you have worked. But can you tell us a little bit more about what it is and when it is that is happening? You step down.
My step down. It's happening so fast. I don't believe I really had time to process a lot of things, like what I want to do, what I want it to be. But I knew before I even got the crown what impact I wanted to make on the system and with my brand itself. So I think that it's a lot to be said, but it's more to be seen. So it's important that people are there to step down. I think I'm going to leave a lot of emotion and just my success over the 2 years on the stage. So it's going to be something to see. It's hard to even say super excited. I'm just super overwhelmed because there's a mix of emotions that are taking place, but I am grateful for the opportunity to have Brain for Imani and for the system itself. And I believe I set the bar. So
you definitely did. And this is happening at the end of this month, right?
And it is my January 30th, 2022 in Ybor City at Southern Nights. The doors open at 5 p.m. for the pageant starts sharply at 6.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll be there to see you. So.
Yes, Thank you guys for the
Yeah,
support.
yeah. We can have a little interview if you want it. Like, how do you feel? So now,
what is next for Mulanie?
Exactly.
What we want to know.
What's next for me? I have kept in mind that as much as it takes to prepare for a pageant, it takes 2 times the amount to give it up. So taking a small break, but it's just to focus on something national. I think that I've become very seasoned when it comes to a newcomer. I'm not quite ready to step up to regular division, but I think the next step is newcomer national. Everything has to be national moving forward until I decide to step up to the next division. So,
Fingers crossed, we're here for you, girl.
Yeah.
We're supporting you all the way.
We're cheering for you.
Yes, babe.
Melanie, where can people find you in the social media?
Social media on Facebook, I'm under Shoni, it's Shoni, last name Baker, Baker. And on Instagram, I'm under Bahamian Doll.
Perfect.
We'll definitely leave those links down in our description box so you guys can go ahead and follow her. Follow her so you can see where she's performing next, what she's up to, and you can follow her process, girls. She is one talented performer. That number I saw you doing live just gave me chills. I'm gonna be putting like a little video of it because we do have some information from that and some recording, so they'll get to able to see that, okay?
Yeah. If you guys want her to come back for another interview or to do whatever you guys want, just leave it down in the comment section, and we're gonna bring her back. You know?
Yeah, I would love to be back.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Mulanie, for being here in the channel, for give us this opportunity, like to interview you, because for some people, there's some stuff that are not important, but this is important for us.
Yeah.
Because people need to see this, people to see what is behind in the pageant industry, you know?
Thank you guys for your time. It's greatly appreciated. I love you for loving me.
Love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you very, very soon.
Yes.
Guys, so that was another interview for C Squared.
We hope that you love this interview. We loved it.
We had so much
She
fun.
was so amazing, and she's, I hope she comes back with that crown and new information. Like, I love it.
Yes.
I love her.
We can't wait to see her again. I know Shontrice is gonna like go and do a lot of things. Melina, Shontrice is one of the warmest heart I've met, like I said.
Well, I before you said that, I hope that we can get the opportunity to see it in person, because we were working in something. I'm not gonna say it right now because I don't want to mess it up for the future. But if we are able to do that, you guys gonna be the first to know what is going on back there. Well, down there in Orlando and backstage. So it's like, I hope that can happen. If it's not, we're gonna get the tea. Like
Either way.
So it's like, it doesn't matter.
And we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to subscribe, get our social media links, which is down in the description box.
Yeah, and also, you guys, obviously we're gonna leave all the information for the queens. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you want to see in next episode. And also now we're gonna like inform you how this is gonna work for the future. We decide like we're gonna be uploading video 1 week and the other not, and the others yes. Like it's too big.
So it's going to be bi-weekly, the video.
Bi-weekly. So it's like
because we have a lot of gigs coming on.
A lot of stuff. It's like, and we want to create a good content. We doesn't want to create a content like, oh, I have this, we're gonna do it, and I got that, we're gonna do it. No. We want to prepare everything like for you to get the information correct.
Yes.
More tea.
Yes.
More drag queens.
Yes.
More travelers.
Yeah.
And a lot of good things for this channel. So
Which are coming up. So we hope you guys really enjoy it, and you guys subscribe, and we see you next episode.
And ring the bell notification. For every time we upload a video, you can watch us first. So we love you and see you in the next one. C Squared.